What's up? This is Throwback Thursday. This is franchise play. And as you can see on the screen there, we got some NHL 2K9 on tap. Now this is, do you realize 2K9 is, that's 5 years ago. It's 5 years ago. Y'all might notice that, for the most part, when I do the only hockey videos that you really only see on my site, on my channel are when NHL first drops. And when I say NHL, I'm talking about EA Sports NHL, because of course we know there's no more NHL 2K series. So when the game first drops, I try to hit everybody off, let them see the teams, the uniforms they want, maybe create player options, that sort of thing, right? The reason why I don't really do hockey series is because even though I know a little about hockey and decent amount, I'm not like, I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know what a line change is. I don't know nothing. It's not like that. But I like to do series on sports that I really, really know inside out. And I kind of know, I would say I know a pretty good number of sports really well, but hockey's just not one I would consider myself to be extremely well, informed and when you really know a sport, you kind of know the nuances of every little thing about the sport. You kind of just really know it, right? And with hockey, I would say my knowledge is limited to, I know the players, I know the rules, but I can't tell you why a guy is extremely good. I know he is. I know this guy, I know Ovechkin and Crosby and Malkin and Taves and Kane, and those guys are really good. But beyond things like he's an extremely fast skater, I wouldn't really know how to break that down. And I'm just being honest, nobody can know everything. So people that really know the sport, they really understand why Sidney Crosby is so good, why Alexander Ovechkin is so good, So that's the reason why, because I can't really speak to the game like I feel like I could do it justice. So that's why I don't. But nonetheless, I still enjoy playing the game, the NHL games. This is NHL 2K9. I was never really a NHL 2K fan. And I'm going to tell you why. And this could have something to do with the fact that I don't really know the sport backwards and forwards like maybe I could. I found it so freaking difficult to score a goal in NHL 2K that it was just mind-boggling. It felt like I was shooting the puck in a teacup. Not like, I don't know, I swear, playing this game, or pretty much, I can't remember an NHL 2K where I didn't feel this way, but it felt like the net was smaller in NHL 2K than it was in NHL for EA. So, and then little things like from a visual standpoint, you see the squareness of the shoulders of the players. Just didn't look really realistic. It was like over exaggerated shoulder pads, and I didn't feel like that looked really too realistic. And just the skating, it doesn't look as natural as the skating on NHL for EA. And of course, like we said, this is 5 years ago, so you can only imagine things may have evolved or whatever. But I want to say the last version of NHL 2K, I believe it was NHL 2K10. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna look it up right now to see if I'm wrong or not. NHL 2K10 definitely did come out. That one actually had Ovechkin on the cover, but that may have been the last one because I really don't remember a 2K11. And let me just double check and see if there was an NHL 2K11. I am very wrong about that. Ryan Kessler was on the cover, but you know what? It was, I think it might have only been for the Wii. Yeah, it was only for the Wii and for iPhones and iPod and iPad. So for Apple mobile devices. And I don't know. I've said that was the last one before, but let me just double check. NHL 2K12. Yeah. So there was no NHL 2K12. So 2K11 was actually the end of the series altogether. it ended on all but the Wii and mobile devices with NHL 2K10. So this what you're looking at here, 2K9 was close to the end. It was about done, right? So yeah, it looks like back in March of 2011 is when 2K came out and said, yeah, there wasn't going to be an NHL 2K12. So 2K11 was not well received in regards to just what critics had to say about it. And yeah, I mean, when you release a game and you only release it on the Wii, unless it's Super Mario, that's not a good sign. Or Link or something, is not a good sign. So I don't know. This is one of those situations. To me, what it came down to is this started to be NHL 2K started to be like the Pro Evolution Soccer of hockey, because I mean I don't think anybody would tell you it was horrible. Even at the end, it wasn't horrible, but it clearly wasn't on par with the NHL series by EA anymore. And then that's pretty much why EA won out in this situation. But this is the type of like same sport virtual battle fans gotta respect. Like, with football, people kind of feel a little cheated because they feel like there was a power move made by the NFL and by EA Sports to eliminate the 2K football franchise. But with this, I mean, the license was equal for 2K as it was for EA. EA just made a better game, and ultimately 2K didn't find it, profitable anymore to continue to make the game because the sales or whatever weren't substantiating them continually to make it. So, I mean, you can't get mad. You can't get mad at that. I mean, if you are one of the people that were a NHL 2K fan, then, I mean, man, you can't really be mad at anybody but 2K from that standpoint. As you can tell, I cannot score. I mean, look at this. I mean, they are like, look here, dude. I mean, I can't score. I can't score. And, of course, I picked my Blackhawks. I'm going to ride Chicago either way. Patrick Kane is looking for an opportunity. He can't get Wisniewski. No, Patrick, back out to Kane and not look at that. I mean, I can't even. My puck control is terrible. Puck control is terrible in this game. For me, I'm not saying just period. It's bad. But I did get about 387 shots on goal in that particular attack, and it didn't work out. So this is what I'm talking about. I sucked at the game, and that didn't help. So there you go. But this was a frozen version of Throwback Thursday. Y'all make sure to always check with me on Thursdays with just a blast from the past. You never know what sport I'm going to hit. I might even do rugby or something one day. Y'all subscribe, follow. Peace.